You actually look pretty cool.
So do you, man.
I hate to say that too, but you do look quite cool. Good morning, party people. You might be thinking to yourselves, Nate, why are you wearing those masks?
Why are we wearing these masks?
Because it's the will of the people.
Speaking of the will of the people, you guys have heavily requested this new Story of the Year track, Tear Me to Pieces. But, quickly, these are the Will of the People Muse masks. So we're going to say a huge shout out to Warner Music for sending these to us.
The irony is this track that we're checking out is not on Warner Music, but whatever. The good folks at Warner sent these out as a thank you for us checking out the latest album from Muse, just in time for Halloween, which is pretty rad. We actually already checked out the Halloween track they did, so we're not going to redo that, but that's a fun thing.
Yeah, it is really cool. Thanks, guys.
Up on the wall in the
they're
studio.
sick. Yeah, our studio's starting to have some really cool stuff that we need to display.
Problem is, it's just you and I in here. Anyway, this is Tear Me to Pieces, the brand new track from Story of the Year. We recently checked out their comeback single, and full transparency, I was a little let down. I felt like it was just more of the same.
Yes.
So, but having said that, I'm excited to see what they've done here to see if this is anything different. I understand why they did it.
Yeah, look, to me the last track was basically just Until the Day I Die, but without the same impact that the original had when I heard it. Now, that is not saying it was a bad song. It was a good song. They're a very good band. What they do is very good, but I want to be excited. I want to be wowed, and that's just us being selfish people that do check out a lot of music. Wow. That was pretty... Why can't Story of the Year just do that? Hey?
They're not in
Take
the room.
note.
That's the problem.
Love the band, great band. But yeah, we check out a lot of music and we have to be honest about how it makes us feel the very first time we hear it. And we're always going to do that.
This is off the now announced album, which is coming out March next year. So it's it's a while away. They're doing a Bury Tomorrow and they're just announcing something that's a long way away. So I imagine we'll probably get a few singles before then. But this is Tear Me to Pieces. We're going to give it a play right now. Thanks for being here.
Do you think we're going to get more of the same, or do you think maybe we might get a little bit of the Story of the Year heavies that they're known for?
I don't know. I think we'll get something a little bit different now because I don't think they would just release the same vibe 2 in a row.
I disagree. I think that we're going to get another sort of just catchy, upbeat, sort of emotional scene banger style thing. Maybe not as... I don't know. Maybe not as Until the Day I Die as the last one sort of thing, but I don't...
There's only one way to find out, Johnny.
Yeah.
Seeing as you can't get your sentences out, let's just listen to it.
Hey, like and subscribe. Follow the socials.
Tear me
Check out
to
the merch.
pieces and swallow me, 'cause I can't kill all the anxiety.
He's got a great voice. I love his voice.
I'm on my knees, I'm suffocating and I can't break free.
Woo! Riff City, baby!
I'm instantly more into this.
Yep, 100%.
Flying through the static like a bat out of the hell in me. 30 seconds longer till
Oh,
this
I
medication
like
dies
that.
on me. I can't see the end. The voices don't make sense. I can't fall asleep. Please help me. Tear me to pieces.
Alright. Got punk.
'Cause I can't kill all the anxiety. Tear me to pieces. I'm on my knees. 'Cause I can't kill all the anxiety. I'm suffocating and I can't break free.
Woo! Let's fucking go! Oh!
Yeah.
Whew.
You know it heaps. The dynamics in this song from that up... You're right.
Yeah. Should have been the song they released first. What the
Yeah.
fuck were they thinking?
I think they were thinking, people know us for this sound.
Let's lift. Like, first track and then...
Let's get people in with like,
Yeah.
oh, you know us, this is what we sound like, and now let's do it. I
Yeah.
think whatever the strategy was here, it's worked on me. It got us to watch the first one, and now I'm so pumped on this.
Yeah.
This is really entertaining.
Entertaining.
Entertaining. It's
You good with your words?
Better than you, mate. You couldn't even get your fucking centers out to start with.
I know you're having a problem with your taint there.
You always got to taint our videos.
Drowning in the data allocated to the worst in you. Never lost my faith until the day I realized the truth. My heroes all are dead.
Chord progression here is so cool.
And now I can't forget. I can't fall asleep, please help me. Tear me to pieces and swallow me, 'cause I can't kill all the anxiety. Tear me to pieces, I'm on my knees, 'cause I can't kill all the anxiety. Tear me to pieces and swallow me, 'cause I can't kill all the anxiety. Tear me to pieces, I'm on my knees, 'cause I can't kill all the anxiety. I'm suffocating and I can't break free. Suffocating and I can't break free.
Cool.
Suffocating and I can't break free. Suffocating and I can't break free. I'm suffocating and I can't break free.
Nice.
You know how I know that I love that?
Why?
Because I'm pissed it's over.
Yeah.
I could have gone for another chorus.
I could have had
very
another chorus.
comfortably
Yep. Could have had another chorus.
That
100%.
did all the ticking of all the good boxes in terms of like fun and what you just roll.
I'm gonna just drop my Muse mask off the table. Sorry.
Now he's not amused. It had the catchiness. It had that real upbeat, fun little guitar line at the start. It went into some heavy riffs. It went back into a real catchy chorus, and then back into a heavy post-chorus. I
Yeah.
would love to see it.
Yeah, it was cool. The chord progressions in that were cool for me. I really enjoyed it. The chorus was catchy as. The verses were great. The syncopation was cool. The heaviness, look, being completely honest, that was the most generic heavy breakdown riff. 2-2-0-2-2-0-2-2. Guitarists
Yeah.
will know what I mean. It's been done in so many songs before. But
Broke, don't fix it.
it worked there because the way they interjected it and the way they wrote the song around that and just gave it that sort of heaviness and breathing space was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Again, for me, should have been the song they released first because it really did get me from the get-go.
But imagine if they released that and then they released the first one second, and then you'd be like, oh, you've gone back to what you sound like before. I think they did it the right way.
Potentially. But the thing is, like, a lot of bands, I mean, like heavy bands especially, will drop... The first single off the album will usually be the heavy one, you know what I mean? It'll get people in, people go, oh shit, and then they'll drop a little bit more of an accessible one, and then they'll go from there. We've seen it happen with a lot of bands. But it's definitely got me excited for the album because I'm hoping that there is a little bit more of that. I want to hear a bit more... I still want to hear a bit more adventure in the riffs in the album, though. I want to hear a bit more of that guitar flash that they were always known for because he's such a great guitarist. Obviously, it's only the one now. But that was one thing that always, for me, set them apart. Like, being a guy who really liked metal and hardcore and stuff like that, Story of the Year were always the band outside of bands like, Story of the Year and Funeral for a Friend were always the two bands in that scene that stood above for me because they had that real technical metal approach to a lot of the guitar riffs. Mm-hmm. That set them aside from bands like Census Fail and Silverstein and The Used and things like that. And not to say that I liked them more, but it was just what set them apart for me. So I want to hear a bit more of that.
What did you guys think of Tear Me to Pieces, the new single from Story of the Year? How does it compare to the last one? How does it compare to old stuff? Have you listened to the band before? If not, get into it. Enjoy yourself.
Can we also talk about how good his voice is?
Oh, it's so good.
So good. He's
Better than ever.
Such a great tone. Also, speaking about better than ever, they look exactly the same. Have they not fucking aged? Are they on the Avril Lavigne juice? Like, because they have not aged
what's
at all.
What's Avril Lavigne juice?
You know how she just doesn't age?
Yeah, no, tell me about the juice though. What's it made of?
I don't want to talk about Avril's juice.
Oh, you gotta fucking worst.
What? I don't know what the juice is.
I wasn't trying to set you up for that. I was thinking you
It felt like you were trying to bait me, bro.
Yeah, because you're always looking for shit like that. I was thinking you make up some sort of concoction, talking about like the different fruits. Or
No,
you've lost
go
it
there.
now.
Would
I'm fucking done
fruit,
with you.
What fruit would it be?
I'll see you guys.
Watermelon? Mango. It'd have to be mango.
I'm surprised he didn't go, oh, it's got melons in there. Straight away, you fuckwit.
Melons. I should have said melons!